Wilmington is a interesting and unique city. It's kind of smack dab in the middle of Philadelphia, Baltimore, DC, New York.
It's actually, in a lot of ways, a microcosm of our country. There's some incredible nightlife here. There's some incredible music, incredible art scene. We like to say you're close to everywhere that you want to go.
I have seen Wilmington develop over the years into a magnificent place. It has developed into a place where people want to live. People want to grow. People want to stay.
What I say about Wilmington, the old slogan for the city is a place to be somebody. You don't go somewhere without bumping into someone you know, without working with somebody. And that brings a real richness that is hard to overstate the value of that quality of life.
Wilmington is a wonderful city filled with beautiful people, and what does get polarized is when you have the negative occurrences, which really comes down to the poverty.
There are certain pockets of really great communities that are flourished and thriving, and then you have other communities within the city of Wilmington that are not thriving as other communities. And so what that means is that there are different barriers and boundaries.
Growing up, when you don't know any different or don't know any better, it becomes your normal. We didn't know we were poor because everyone around us was poor. We didn't know that drugs were bad because everyone around us did drugs.
When you look at it from the perspective of a person who simply went to the doctor for pain management, and now as a result of taking, pain pills, it went from simple use to now I'm misusing to abuse.
Before it became an opiate epidemic 17 years ago, it did hit very close to home when one of my own children got caught up, innocently enough. It was Oxycontin, and you start with the popping of the pills, and then, it gets a little stronger with the crushing and the shooting and the shaking, the crying, the pain. I just never witnessed anything, and I hope I never do.
I think there became a culture shift where we wanted to support patients while they were having their pain. It ultimately manifested into healthcare providers, the entire industry. We ended up creating a larger problem than actually providing a great solution.
I remember in court, sitting in court when my judge sentenced me, he told me that I was a menace to my society and that I didn't deserve to have a child. Then he sentenced me to 42 years. I remember writing him from prison every day, trying to convince him to give me another chance. In each letter, I wanted to convince him that I would do something different. Even though I didn't know what different was or how I would do anything different. I didn't know where I would live. I just knew that I was going to be a better mom.
The first thing I think about with the opioids are friends who've lost, in some cases, lost family members, in other cases, been through tremendous hardship themselves. I mean, to the point of abject poverty.
There's somebody's daughter, somebody's son, somebody's mom, and they have so much to offer, but they need that help.
What we're doing in government is really important. What we're doing with our police force, what we're doing with our paramedics in collaboration with the hospital system to make sure that we're not just addressing the disease of addiction on a single incident basis, but looking at a long-term continuum of care for individuals.
Any recovery center that provides people with the opportunity to change their behaviors is an asset in the community.
We need to decide as a community who we want to be. So let's all work together to take care of each other.
Wilmington has gone through cycles. Wilmington today, it continues to be a more compassionate city in so many important ways.
We as leaders need to seek out the most vulnerable among us and make sure we meet them where they are and we protect them. If you have a substance use disorder, you get intensive case management.
The goal is to help people to get back to a space where they're not reliant on an illegal substance, but they're relying more on themselves in this road to recovery that they're on to begin that change process. That is the goal.
It's really hard to take them from that environment and put them in a sober living home and tell them, well, now you're responsible for getting a job, paying rent, paying your restitution, and throw all of these life responsibilities on them all at once.
You have to imagine if you're a patient and you're going through all of this, the last thing you want to feel like you're dealing with is a bureaucracy, is hurdles that you're jumping through, is bills. And so Lotus is trying to create a continuum of care.
Lotus said to me that they wanted to provide A1 care to this community. They wanted to do right by the members and that they wanted to make a difference in the backyards of the people and where they put their programs. It made me want to be a part.